What if you could replicate Blue Lock's tactics in eFootball? I've analyzed the Blue Lock versus U20 match play-by-play to break down the strategies used by manager Ego Jinpachi, who adjusted formations and tactics throughout the game. Every Blue Lock player has a unique skill set, and I'm going to match each one with the perfect player cards in eFootball. This video will be divided into 3 parts: player selection, tactics cloning, and online performance. Let's get started! Let's start with the main man, Itoshi Rin, the center forward. During the match, he wasn't just anchored at the front. He participated in combination plays and started dribbling from the back. So I think his playstyle should be a deep-lying forward in eFootball, a forward player who falls back and helps create plays. Rin is right-footed, 186 centimeters tall, and has good technique. It was difficult to find a similar player in the game until I found this one, Epic Patrick Kluivert. You might think Kluivert is more physical, but Rin actually showed his physicality against the opponent in his final attack. This Kluivert card has a technique booster, which perfectly fits Rin. Kluivert also has key skills that Rin demonstrated in the match. Let's move on to the goalkeeper, Gagamaru Jin. Ego described him as having a body on springs. In the match, he showed his great jump, reach, and reflexes, and he also rushed out to clear a long pass towards Shadu. So I decided to look for an attacking goalkeeper, which is a keeper playing a sweeper-type role. I picked Kobel because he has similar height, reach, and most importantly, a great jump. Aryu Jubei was the right center back who will overwhelm opponents with his height and reach. He's 195 centimeters tall with insane athleticism. I think this Rudiger card is a great replica. He's 191 centimeters tall, a destroyer who does hard tackling and pressing, and has great aerial ability and aggression. Niko was the left center back, utilizing his calculated vision to steal the ball and read the field. He provided key calculated interceptions, even though he's only 173 centimeters tall. A build-up player would suit him best because they tend to be cautious instead of being an aggressive defender. So who's a good replica of Niko? I think Barou would be perfect. He's 176 centimeters tall and known for his elite positioning. But I don't have this player, so I looked for an alternative. Lisandro Martinez, who's 175 centimeters tall and has decent awareness and passing, just like Niko. I picked this attacking fullback Hakimi as Chigiri because of his insane pace, and Cancelo as Bachira because of his excellent dribbling, passing, and decent pace. Chigiri was the right back, and Bachira was the left back, even though both are right-footed. Chigiri is known for his insane pace. He attacked down the flank by staying wide, and also stayed back during defense when Bachira attacked, while Bachira attacked more towards the middle with his dribbling and creative passing abilities. So Chigiri should be an offensive fullback, and Bachira should be a fullback finisher, or an inverted fullback who joins the attack, venturing into central areas. Karasu is the best at keeping the ball in Blue Lock. He also has excellent analytical skills. He dropped deep, forming a 3 at the back when the other players joined the attack. I had 2 players in mind, Busquets and Alonso. One is an anchorman who often sits deep, and the other is an orchestrator who lurks in deeper positions ready to initiate attacks. In the end, I decided to deploy Alonso. Surprisingly, he has the same height of 183 centimeters, and being an orchestrator means he wouldn't always stay at the back. In the match against U20, there were many moments when Karasu moved higher up the pitch to support the attackers. Both wingers are right-footed, but they have different roles. Otoya Eita, a right winger with speed and stealth, inspired me to find a hole player who makes runs into the opposition's box. I chose Giuliano Simeone, a right-footed RMF who mirrors his pace, skills, and awareness. Great for receiving passes and delivering crosses or shots. For the left wing, Yukimiya Kenyu, known for dominating one-on-ones and cutting in to shoot, led me to pick Son Heung-min. With similar height and abilities, including long-range drive and scissors feint, Son replicates Yukimiya's roaming flank style perfectly. think Bergkamp is almost a perfect player to represent Nagi. Bergkamp has scored famous goals with his brilliant first touch, just like Nagi, who is known for his ball control. Nagi was an attacking midfielder crucial in attack because he was so unpredictable. He was also given the privilege of not joining defense because of that. Bergkamp is a creative playmaker who doesn't make many forward runs without the ball, and instead initiates attacks and assists. Nagi was like that, relatively stationary and calm. Isagi, who was Rin's shadow. I picked Thomas Muller. He participated greatly during the build-up in the middle attacking triangle. What's a playstyle in eFootball that can perfectly replicate the shadow? Definitely Dummy Runner, who attracts the defense to create space for other players to exploit. In the match, he constantly made unpredictable runs. Muller is a dummy runner with extremely high offensive awareness, good shooting, as well as decent technique and passing. Physicality and pace aren't his strength, just like Isagi. But Muller has scored 288 goals and 276 assists for Bayern Munich, using his exceptional understanding of space. Ryo Mikai, subbed in as left center back, mirrored Aiku's defensive moves, whose style is similar to Virgil van Dijk. Though slightly shorter at 185 centimeters compared to Aiku's 190 centimeters, I picked John Stones, a build-up center back with solid defensive awareness, technique, and passing stats, just like Ryo. Stones even played as a defensive midfielder for Manchester City, showcasing his technical ability higher up the pitch. For right midfielder, Hiori Yo's unhurried vision and controlled touch fit the creative playmaker role. His long passes reminded me of Hakim Ziyech, who is left-footed, accurate with lofted passes, and was a key player for Morocco in the 2022 World Cup. Lastly, Barou, known for his pace, unpredictability, and skills, like the scissors feint, inspired me to pick Kylian Mbappé. Though a prime Ronaldo would be perfect, Mbappé's explosive dribbling and speed make him an ideal representation of Barou, especially as a super sub on the right wing. For other players on the bench, since they didn't play, I just used random low-rated players to fill in the bench. The starting formation was 4-1-4-1. I changed it into a 4-1-3-2 with Isagi as more of a second striker. What's the main tactic? I tried both quick counter and long ball counter, because many short pass combinations are made during attacks and they sit deep, quite often during defense. I think LBC is the best because QC gave me terrible results online due to having too many attackers and an extremely high line. Bachira often joined the attack, so I gave him an attacking instruction. When one fullback attacked, the other stayed behind, so I didn't give Chigiri an extra instruction. The main attack strategy is the team should focus on making quick one-touch passes between the front three, with the right wing making off-ball movements close to the sideline and creating chances for the left wing to have one-on-one chances and shoot. Nagi should be given a counter-target instruction because he was instructed not to join defense. Rin should be given a deep line instruction to fall back during defense. The first two substitutions changed the strategy. The right wing would be the main side of attack, with Hiori controlling the tempo. He can either make short passes with the midfield and right back, or make a direct long pass to the left wing, or even provide crosses. Normally, the formation would still be a 4-1-4-1, but to ensure the player ratings don't drop by making Otoya an RMF with a deep line instruction, and Hiori an RWF. The last substitution is Barou playing as a right winger. When he is on, pass the ball to him more and let him utilize his dribbling and pace, especially in the second half when the opponent's defenders have less stamina. This would make Hiori the RMF, given a deep line instruction. Now the tactics are all set. Let's see how they perform in online division matches.
We have already started here. Doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot's gone in! What another shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Climax! Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good. Some flank here. Yoko Shota. Shota!
Yeah, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
João Cancelo. And the shots!
Just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bergkamp. He's had a hit! Have their second corner now. Can he finish? A couple of very good goals for the club. An exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are back underway. It's climax!
An incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Picked up brilliantly, climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Ziyech. Ziyech! Referee looks at his watch and... Clock running already. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a decent ball. Can he put it away?
It's wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal. Well, you can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's way through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Hakimi is charging up on the overlap. Now it's Muller. Ball swung in here and he's managed to get free. He's got shapes to shoot! Ronaldinho. Real chance! Be exciting. They did very little with it. Now here's Kane. Great hit! Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. He's got the goal! Here. He's had a shot! It's loose now. Perfectly measured that. Here's found the way through. Oh, that was vital. And the referee
Thanks for
brings it
watching.
to a close.
Do you think the tactical
What a game.
recreation was successful?
Unpredictable to
If
the
you
very
enjoyed,
end.
please
Momentum
subscribe, like,
shifting
and
this
share.
way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all love to come and